Claude, lovely stadium. I've never been here before. It's a beautiful, beautiful stadium. But with our new stadium, in 10 years' time, we're going to be competing with you at the top of the league. We're going to be competing with you for the FA Cups that you win these years and things like that. Do you think?
I think it's still in 10 years' time. It'll be still your place will be still a retirement home for our players. To be honest with you. To be honest with you, like it is normally, you know. I mean, with Ian Wright, that was a good retirement home for him.
Times have changed.
Stuart Robson.
No, listen, times have changed. Even today, mate. Times have changed.
Nigel Winterburn. They're all retirement homes, really.
Yeah. You know what? Nigel give us a good couple of years, mate. But I tell you something now. Times have changed. We're not that little club, that little lucky, what do you call it? Happy-go-lucky club that we were in the late 90s. You know, people ain't going there to sort of see out the rest of their careers. We're signing players in the prime.
You had that rare day when the ball hit Brooking on his head and it went in and you won the FA Cup.
It's one of the greatest days. Well, it's the last trophy we won. It's one of the greatest days in their history. You know,
you had that great day, and I'll give you that one. But come on, it's not even. This is the Arsenal. Come on, you'll always be a nice club. For a nice little retirement home for our players.
Stop that.
And it'd be nice because it'd be nice to get. But
stop that retirement home nonsense. I mean, look, you sell all your youngsters here in the last 10 years, didn't you? Sold all the good players, the Van Persies, the Vieiras, and all them.
You know, it's nice. You're a good we're like a bank. Like we loan you good players as well, and So then you give them back to us, and then it's good. I like it.
He's come for a second year. He must see something in it.
Hey?
He's come for a second year. If I'm talking, he must see something in it.
Second year because he can't get back in our team yet. But I mean, maybe next year when he improves, if he improves a bit more.
That Debussy, I watched him at Upton Park last year. He got skinned. He'd knock him out of the team now.
Yeah, but we got another one. We got Ballerina as well.
Well, you've got to have two. You know, you can't just go with one. You're up there competing, apparently.
I know, but we're giving him another year to develop, and then when give him a bit of
come back to you, mate. I think he likes
give him a bit of practice.
Oh, boy, club and all that. I think he'll be back
thank
with us
you for giving him the practice.
No, we're not giving him no practice, mate. He does us a favour.
It'd be nice, you know.
But in a year's time, in 10 years' time, we'll be up there or up thereabouts with you. I'm telling you, we've got no outlays. You had an outlay here. As I just said to you just now, you stood still for 10 years. You had to stay still to. Pay the bank rate.
You're starting to sound like these Tottenham fans.
Every year
don't
compare me to them. Don't compare me to them.
No, but
No, I'm telling you.
There's a false dawn. It's called at White Hart Lane. It's a false dawn, and you're starting to sound like them.
I'm not getting above myself. I'm just saying, when you look at the resources we've got, when you look at the signings we're making now, we're signing players in their prime now. That Payet is in his prime. Andy Carroll hasn't worked out for us, but he was a top player. You know what I mean? And he was in his prime. We picked up Kevin Nolan when he was in his prime, 28, 29 in his prime. I'm talking about going forward in the future. This is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing. Obiang, Quixote, all good young players that we can build a base on. You move into a stadium next year, our outlay goes down, and our revenue goes up.
See what they get good, and then they get once they get really good. Then the likes of us will come and snap them up, and you'll be back to normal.
Listen, the last player that left us.
You see what I'm saying?
The last player left us of note, right? This is where you get a bit confused with West Ham, because as I say, we're not that happy-go-lucky club that we were in the late 90s, the early 2000s, where people just come and see the rest of their careers out and run around on the field.
I mean, remember, look at all the players you used to have. Lampard, Joe Cole. You could have built a fantastic team, but they all I'll
tell you now, mate. That was the early 2000s. If that was today, they wouldn't be leaving. I don't remember. The last time we had someone of note leave our club was Craig Bellamy, and he went to Man City, and he didn't have any choice in the matter. And that is the last person of note. The new owners are in it. I'm not going to say they're in it for a long run. I don't know what their plans are. No one knows what their plans are. But I think they've got investors lined up. I think they've got people to put the money in. I think the Olympic Stadium is going to be the place to be. We're going to be the team to watch. That's where if a sheikh comes over tomorrow, like he did in City, or a Russian billionaire when he flew over Chelsea when he was going to Tottenham, we're going to be the club he looks at. Nobody else. We're going to be the club. We've got the structure in place, and it's all been laid on a plate for us. So
I think he'll be more remembered for Mo Farah at the Olympic Stadium than the success of West Ham.
Well, ask me that question in another 100 years. You know what I mean? 100 years. We've got an 100-year lease on that. That was 6 weeks in last couple of summers ago.
Well, I don't think it's right at all. I think the likes of us have had to go through all that pain to get our stadium up, having to sell all our best players and just to get this stadium going. And they're getting it on a free. You're getting it on a free, and I don't think it's right.